Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. So today we're going to get into something I think it's fun. So hopefully you guys too. So we're going to go through the signs, as many as possible until I get tired, and then we're going to pick up on tomorrow. Whatever we don't get done, if we don't get things done, you guys will see. All right, let me see if I can get this adjusted so that way I can still see the screen. Hey Mac Twins, how are you? Oh, I saw. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See, why is my screen not catching up? I can see your comments like on here, but my computer has something else in mind. So it's acting up for some reason. So that's weird. Anyway, so we're going to get into there it goes, the new moon portal and the 321 portal, which is on today. And I'm going to tell you guys a little about the manifestations and what to expect. And then we're going to get into a bunch of different signs. So it'll be fun and I dig it and we'll see how it goes. So the 321 portal, it's time to script with no limits. Don't put any limitation on your scripting. Have it like boundaryless, you know? So now for the next 72 hours, this portal is open. It's gonna energies are gonna be enhanced and so are your manifestations. It also has a lot to do because Mars is close by. So those Mars energies are gonna make this Aries new moon portal more vibrant. Hey Stacy B. Hey Davy. So Mars energy has a lot to do with our motivations, ambition, sexuality, passion, even aggression and conflict. So some of you guys might want to be a little cautious during this time. That way you don't bring in more chaos than what's needed, if that makes sense. The moon is doing its work behind the scenes because it's going to be facing the sun during this time. It's preparing us for our manifestations while it's working behind the scenes, right? Today through the 23rd is a time to set up your manifestations, do your scripting with, like I said, no limits. It's highly likely you'll see some conflict and chaos. Some things will go kind of out of the normal order because this is... it takes destruction for things to clear out of your life that no longer need to be there and to set things up so you can clear space so what you want can come in. And if you don't see results showing between the 23rd and the 25th, you'll start seeing it within the month of April. You'll probably see the vibrance and the responding of your manifestations. You'll start seeing those requests start to come in. So yeah, it's really exciting. So set your intentions, take action towards those intentions. What else did I write down? Sorry. My handwriting is like chicken scratch. It's like a little boy, but probably far worse. So yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes I have problems reading my own handwriting. So it may trigger some emotions within us and it also may cause a little bit of chaos, but that is the clearing that's taking action. So protect your energies between the 23rd and the 25th. And also for the month of April, protect your energy. So that's what I'll have. So we're going to start out our signs with Aquarius because we have not read Aquarius in a long time. I have everything written down. So I'm going to mark them off as we go. Oh, let me show you guys something. I'm so stoked. So I have to show you guys. Okay, so I got some new decks and I'm super excited. So I want to thank Miss Kelly because she's super cool and she sent me these new decks. So we have a new, why did I just go blank? And it's called Swords of the Light and it's really cool. It's a new Oracle deck and they're super pretty and I'm super stoked. And so we're going to be using that today. And also I'm going to start doing, so we can see the enhanced view of it, because these are also for Archangel Michael. I'm going to start reading out of the book and we're going to do some of those for our quick Oracle reads. That way, we can see the deeper side of the meaning within them. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah, you guys know. Oh, and also a new deck that I'm learning that I had just got these today, so I'm super stoked. So I have to get them ready for it. It's a new tarot deck, so I have my energy through them. These are it's like an intuitive deck. It's the Starman's Tarot. Aren't they sick? And I'll show you guys a few. They're super pretty and super cool, and I absolutely love them. Aren't they stellar? Oh, so I'm going to go through these and start getting used to them. That way I can use them in our readings because, I don't know, I love them. And I'm super excited about it. So I figured I would let you guys know. Hey, Beezy. So there has a book on everything. And it's just, I don't know, the cards are really awesome looking. And they're all, I don't know, artsy fartsy, which I'm kind of artsy fartsy. So it's just, I don't know if they're sick. So that's what I have for our up and coming. New decks. So let me get this situated here. And at the end, we'll pull from our new Oracle deck because you know what? Why not? And let me grab my Moonology cards and then we'll get this stuff started. I'm glad you guys are doing good. I know, Mac Twins, aren't they stellar? Oh man, I'm so super stoked. So stoked about them. So yeah. Let me get these shuffled up and we're gonna go on Aquarius. I've already cleared the energy and have all my Palo Santo and everything here. And hopefully Rufus doesn't try to come in the house today. Or I might have a bigger problem because I kind of have the door cracked a little bit. I don't think that he can get in, but then again, I don't know. But that'd be crazy to have, you know, a squirrel running around in your house. It's just something that I probably don't need in my life. But, you know, it's what I get for making friends with the wildlife. I'm a hot mess. It is what it is. All right. I'm going to shuffle these a couple more times. So do you guys want to go straight through, like air, fire, like that? Like do them all at one, like one group of signs, the other group of signs? Or do you want me to just kind of pick one from each? And we'll do it that way. Just kind of mix it up a bit. Also, while I'm thinking about it, you guys say a little prayer for Tony. He's going into eye surgery. So, you know, that way they'll do everything correctly and he will be able to see properly. Again, I'm super excited for him, but still, you know, eye surgery, a little scary. Either way you go about it. So keep him in your thoughts. Send him some good vibes and good energy. All right, I think we are ready to go. Let me move this, move my mouse. And away we'll go. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? We have Show the World the Real You, Aquarius. And this is, full moon in Aquarius. Oh, shucky ducky now. We got a double Aquarius. And then don't let pride get in your way. Maybe Leo's on the bottom. Let me... Motion detected at your... It's my tree setting off my motion detectors on my cameras. We have for Aquarius. It fell. So we have awareness sideways. We also have sacrifice with sideways, like that. So we have for Aquarius. And we have memories of love. So I feel that you guys are aware that you need to clear some things out, shadow. So like I feel like you guys are looking within Aquarius. There's some stuff that you guys are aware about. You feel like you're sacrificing yourself, but at the same time, you wouldn't be sacrificing yourself. You just have to get rid of this stagnant energy and quit staying in these past memories of love. You know, if something's over, it's over for a reason, or maybe it's something like you might be in a current relationship where you're having memories, those memories of, oh, it used to be really good, but yet you might know that it's over. So you have that awareness. It's just kind of like you're like refusing to see that it's over, even though you know it's over, if that's the correct way to say it. It's kind of like you need to do some clearing that you might be in a denial because you might have been in this relationship a long time. It may just not be working out, or possibly this is something that you've already been through. We have the Six of Swords sideways. I'll show you guys these in a second. We have the Seven of Wands sideways here. And then in reverse, we have the Page of Cups. So there's somebody that was really kind of immature here. There's somebody that was really defensive that you guys need to clear out, or maybe you guys are getting defensive. But I do feel like this person is very overbearing, and that's probably why you feel like you're sacrificing yourself. But you're not. It's like you're kind of in the middle, like you're over it. You're no longer willing to be in this energy because this card is looking up the awareness, right? If you see, it's like she's looking up. Right, so she knows what she needs to do. So it's like are you gonna stay in that energy and continue to like stay in a relationship, no matter what it might be? If it's not, you know, something that you're not enjoying anymore, if it's something that's toxic, you need to get it out. I feel like there's a lot of immature people around you, right? Or you may just kind of be, this person might make you feel like insecure. You might be disappointed because even if this isn't a job, it's kind of like you might have put a lot of years into this, a lot of work into this, but now it's time to kind of move on. I feel like you are in transition. It's like you're moving on, but yet there's something that's just kind of unresolved here. And that something is unresolved is that there's something here that you need to let go. Oh, cool. Sorry, I have a CERT meeting tonight for our community emergency response team. So, but it was them being like, are you coming? These two fell directly on top of each other. It's the Four of Wands and also the Three of Cups. So I feel like once you move on, that you're going to be moving on to some kind of celebration here. I feel like your home's going to be more stable as well. I feel like you're no longer going to have to, you know, once you give this up, it's like there's going to be, you're going to be more confident, right? People are going to see you for who you are. You're no longer going to have to be defensive. You're going to be more happy. You're going to meet new people and new friends, right? I feel like you have a rally of people around you that would stand by you and support you while you go through this, right? Like if you leave somebody, you're not the only one there. It's time for you to show the world the real you. And I feel like once you do that, then you'll be able to actually kind of like, you'll find yourself again. You'll be able to be yourself. And it's going to be a lot happier. So, you know, why not? Yeah, it's time for you to take a stand. We have 9 of Wands sideways. Somebody's just not, I don't know. I feel like some of you guys are just really exhausted with this situation, but that you're having memories of when it was good. And so you're not ready yet to let go. But yet at the same time, you know that you need to move on, right? You really need to stand up for yourself and be resilient. Makes me feel heavy. I feel like somebody's heart is really heavy, and somebody just doesn't want to have to do that shadow work here, because you really have to look within and see what is it that you might need to change. And sometimes that's hard. People don't like to reflect within, but I do see you guys following your intuition here. I feel like you guys are going to have a celebration following your intuition. The Page of Wands, the page is like you're going to begin exploring like this whole new areas, I feel like, within yourself, and just feeling free all the way around, right? It's like, you know, you're going out on a new journey in life. So follow your intuition. You know which way to go. And that's going to bring in also more happiness, right? Because this is all under sacrifice. And then under awareness, you know, is, you know, this time to move on. You're going to be celebrating what you do. Your home's going to be more stable. You guys might even be buying a new home. You know what I mean? But there's two cards showing like community here. And it's the Four of Wands and also the Three of Cups. So it's like there's people around you that are supporting you that are going to celebrate with you, right? And it's going to be, I don't know, you're just going to be happy. So like, why not go for it? I feel like more intuition is coming into you, especially with that awareness. It's like you're falling into your intuition, but yet at the same time, you need to actually follow it instead of keeping yourself kind of suspended in a sense. And then under this, with taking a stand, we have the Nine of Coins reverse and also the Justice in reverse. So it's like you can go in and be, free, but at the same time, somebody's being really obsessive and somebody's feeling like something's unfair and they're dishonest. And I feel like this obsessive and dishonest is somebody could be looking at somebody else like it's not fair, or just obsessed with making something work because the memory is like, it used to be good. It used to be, I've spent so much time on this, I'm not going to give it up. Or you might be married and you know that, hey, it's just not working out. But the thing is, you're like, what would other people think? Is what I just heard. That's where that pride comes in. Don't let pride make you miserable. Because what you need is balance in your life. And again, the intuition card and then fulfillment of wishes. Like you guys are going to have a whole new change that's going to come in here. And it's going to be amazing. You just have to get that shadow work done and do it. And look at what is not seen. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, all right, do I like my life? If this is what I like. Are there things that I need to change here? Because even if this is just you and your life in general, it could be a whole different thing. Because those memories of love, like I said, it could be with like past family that might have passed away. It could be, within your relationship, or it could be within a job, right? And you guys might be finding a new job. Because we have the home and celebration, which your home is going to be more secure, more stable, and you might finally have the means to go out and buy a new home that you might be wanting. But at the same time, don't think that you're working without reward, and that, don't be dishonest with yourself. Because there is a fairness coming in. You guys just need to finish mastering yourself, right? Because then we also have the 10 of Coins, which is the accumulation of money, right? You're going to have more money. Your family's going to be happy. You might even be getting an inheritance, or you could be starting a whole new business. But whatever this is, it's your wish fulfillment, right? I feel like you guys are going to be comfortable with where you're standing because it's the Queen of Cups. Like she's very stable. She's stable in her emotions. She's not jumping off the deep end, right? She's secure. And I feel like that's what you guys are creating, learning how to be secure. And then you have the King of Wands, right? Which is you guys are overcoming those challenges. And it has like with this whole new moon, I feel like somebody's getting really hot. Somebody's not liking what I'm saying. It's kind of ruffling their feathers. But sometimes, the truth is hard. Because there's different situations that are going on here. But this is all to develop you guys into like a better leader, right? Overcome those challenges. And then you can help other people overcome those challenges as well. But I mean, right now, it's kind of like you're just really conflicted, or you're in competition with somebody. And it could be competition within the workplace because there's been a lot of shifts and move within your work environment. And you're just, plum just not liking it. You're remembering of the good old days. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like those days are gone. And if you need to make a shift and some adjustments here and there, follow your intuition, because you guys have gained a lot of wisdom here. And also just stand in your power and your strength, right? Go within, because you're going to know what to do once you go within, but don't deny the answers that are being given to you, because things are being given to you and it's kind of like chaotic. And that conflict is because like with this, and this new moon and this portal and all that, which you're manifesting, things have to clear out for those manifestations to come in. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And that's what I have for you guys, Aquarius. Now let's grab one of these new cards. I'm so excited. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? We have number 20. No, it is not time yet. It is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportunity or the opportune moment is now approaching. Pray from the heart. Prayer can really move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart, your concerns, and watch miracles unfold. You have to believe. You can't just say, I want something, I want something, I want something, and never take action on it, because how do you expect it to come in? You gotta kind of give the universe a little help. All right, so now let's see. We're going to move on to, should we do a fire sign or a water sign or an earth sign, or just finish off the air signs? I think I'm going to do Aries. I haven't done Aries in a while. And then I think we'll do Pisces. I guess it's confirmation on doing Aries next. Alright.
Motion detected at your front door.
Let me turn this on snooze. Sorry, guys. I'll snooze it for a couple hours. Yeah. I think my screen just froze. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me get these mixed up. Sorry. People are working my nerves. I think that people notice, like, hey, you're doing the live. Here, let me blow up your phone. Oh, that's funny. Get this stuff cleared out. All right, let's get this all cleared out. And then we're going to move on to Aries. And then we'll do another sign. But let me mark off Aries, and I know I did it. Okay. Let's see. What do we have for Aries? What does Aries needs to have? All right, we have 2. On the bottom, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. We have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, and your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. All right, what do we have for Aries? We have, let me show you the first one, universe, sideways, and transformation. What else do we have for Aries? Aries placements. What do we have for Aries? And then we have emotional withdrawal in reverse. And on the bottom, sacrifice. Beginning to love and spiritual union, and then harmony. Aries, you guys might be coming into, there's a lot of relationship-y stuff, coming into a new relationship here soon. Or that are working out some issues in your present one. I feel like you guys are becoming more open and no longer so emotionally withdrawn. I feel like there's been a transformation that's gone on within you, but I still feel like this is guided by the universe, but you haven't fully embraced it. You might have felt like this transformation, like you were sacrificing yourself, but that wasn't the case. It was all clearing stuff out. That way you can transform into a beautiful butterfly and come out of this like emotional cocoon and be able to express yourselves more freely. Because you're good enough for love. These are the songs. Looking for love in all the wrong places. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys are just feeling kind of exhausted. This is a lot. 9 of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys just aren't sure really of people's motives. It's like don't know whether to like stand your ground or just to kind of like relax and go with it. Because I feel like you guys are kind of exhausted about trying to figure people out. I feel like you guys are going to get this insight. I feel like some of you guys might be lonely, but some of you guys are definitely isolating yourself here with the Hermit in reverse, but you're coming out of that isolation. And that's where this transformation is coming in. And then we also have the King of Coins that is in reverse here. Some of you guys might be greedy with your energy or just kind of like you want somebody to, and this could like reverse the rules if needed, take it how it resonates. It's kind of like you expect somebody to tell you exactly how they feel and what their thoughts are, but yet you don't want to do the same in return. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like somebody's ending a relationship, but then I feel like there's a new cycle coming in, right? I think somebody was really clingy, right? Or somebody might feel like things are out of control, like you just might have bad luck. But the thing is, this didn't work out for a reason, because obviously this person might have did things in excess, or probably like it's possible they might have even had like a substance control or drank too much from what I was seeing. I don't know, but it feels like you're just kind of like indecisive here. Like, what do you do? But even though, this kind of like you're conflicted between ending this, and we have the Knight of Coins sideways. I feel like, some of you, either you or the other person, like they feel like, and I feel like it could be you, Aries, it's like you're doing all this hard work, but you're not seeing any results, right? But I also see that there's also two sides to every story. And it's like you have to take responsibility for your part as well. But I do see that you guys are going to start opening up more. This just isn't the right one for you. If you're in a relationship or breaking up, or if you're freshly out of a relationship, I mean, take it how it resonates. It's not gonna work. And I feel like something in it, so you might think that, maybe you feel like you didn't have control of the situation. It really bugs you because, Aries, you guys like to be in control. You know what I mean? And maybe not having that control kind of makes you feel like things are out of control, but it's not necessarily the truth here. I feel like somebody thinks that things are just really kind of unpredictable here, but I feel like you're just really taking actions, right? But just be careful not to be impulsive, especially if something did not work out. Don't do the out from one under another. I feel like you need to find that balance, right? Because something within here is like lack of balance. There's something in here, it's like extremes, like one extreme or the other. Or you have these high expectations, but yet you don't have to do the same thing yourself. Like you expect somebody else to, or it could have been the other way around, right? Somebody else had these overly high expectations, expecting you to do all this, that, and the other, but yet they just wanted to sit on their butt. Like they didn't have to put any work into it, but it takes two to tango, right? It's 100. Because why do you want to do things half-assed? That's how I see it. If someone's like, a relationship is 50-50. No, honey, it's 100. This 50-50 just means you got two people doing half-assed work, and that's not going to work, right? Tell me that makes sense. Or don't. So, you got to put in the full 100. But there's a lot of balance that needs to happen between the head and the emotions here. And that's what's going to create the security. Finding the nice balance here with the King of Coins, right? Somebody might be really moody or hot-headed, hot-tempered, is what I'm seeing. And that could be where this whole overly high expectations come in, right? But also somebody might be also just kind of manipulative, and you might see through that. I mean, and it could be you, because it's just kind of like a head over heart, maintaining that control, right? Not getting overly moody, not flipping off the deep end if things don't go your way. I mean, it could be vice versa. Maybe this other person just flipped off the deep end, everything like a child. Every time something doesn't go their way, it's just like and pouting and stuff. That's not going to work. I see somebody's just really impulsive here, especially with the King of Wands. It's in reverse, right? So it's like those impossible expectations, but that's confirmation of somebody's being really impulsive, somebody's really moody, somebody's overly controlling, the my way or the highway, but I want you to do it this way. It has to be my way. You didn't fold the towels correctly, so get out. Just kidding. But somebody's just really reckless, and they have like anger issues, and they're really impulsive. A lot of these cards have to do with anger, being impulsive, my way or the highway, being overbearing and controlling, and having to have like everything work out to their plan. But that's why it didn't work out here. You have to have that nice balance in order to make things secure, right? In order to have that nice like balance between your head and your emotions, and to know when things are just kind of whacking out of control, or to know whenever you're just kind of beating off the whim, or listen to what other people think instead of what you know is true. Like, don't let other people in your relationships if that's the case, especially if somebody always has something to say, but yet they're never in the correct relationship themselves. Like, why are you going to listen to them? How are they going to help you? They can't. Especially if they're always like in a really bad relationship and you're looking to find a good one. But I see it coming in, right? Because after you get rid of all this chaos and this energy, or whatever this conflict is, because this could be two people, like even if you're married or something like that, or you're already in a relationship, like this person, like maybe you need to go through like marriage counseling or something, because somebody's just kind of like, I have to be this way, and somebody's just really kind of overbearing and controlling and clingy. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't call me back. You're like, dude, it's been 5 minutes. Like, get off my ass. You know what I mean? You work, I work. There's a happy in between. Things have to be balanced. You can't just all of a sudden, just because somebody calls, like jump at their beck and call. Shit doesn't work that way. This is life. We're human. We're adults. But I figure once you guys look at this bigger picture and get it worked out, the hard work that is done, if this is a relationship, it's going to pay off, right? The hard work that you do within yourself. Whenever you realize these things, because then if you're not in a relationship, there's a new love that's going to be like going to come into par here, and there's also going to be a spiritual union. So it's not only going to be like new love beginning, but you're pouring into your cup, you're loving on yourself, and in return you're going to find somebody else that's the same way and like emotionally stable, not flipping off the deep end and throwing temper tantrums and, you know, acting like a big ass baby, because why deal with that? Half of us already have kids already. Do you want a grown kid? No, you don't. But I feel like you guys are going to come in. It's going to be a very harmonious relationship, because this relationship that does come in, or even if you're working on it, it's going to have a firm foundation, right? But if you're in a toxic relationship, it's kind of like it's not going to work. So quit holding on to something that's not going to work, especially if there's something like this, because this screams, especially if somebody has an addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever, that's not good. They need to go and deal with themselves and get themselves squared away before they can ever be able to deal within a relationship and function properly, you know? But I feel like you guys are going to be very triumphant here. And then somebody in their new relationship might even have a baby. But I feel like this is going to be just a very generous relationship. And then look after that. Boom. Rejoice in celebration. Like there's some really good stuff coming in here for you guys, Aries. It's just finding that balance and getting that control back within your lives and not letting it run in chaos, right? Not having those anger issues, or having people around you with anger issues, or somebody that's like doesn't even give you a minute to breathe and take time to yourself. They're constantly blowing up your phone. Like, dude, if you can't trust somebody for them to be away for like, you know, 5 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes, whatever, their work day, and not blow them up, you probably don't need to be with them, because you have trust issues, and that means you have more work to do. And vice versa. This also goes for other people. Probably need to go do some self-healing, because it's just everything that you get into, it's going to end up in turmoil, because you can't bring your past relationship into your current. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys, Aries. I feel like there's a lot of healing. There's a huge transformation going on. I feel like you guys are coming out of this and like emerging, right? But I feel like you guys are gonna emerge and notice what's going on here, and then you're gonna do this like work. And I feel like it's work within yourselves, and it's going to be really lovely here, and you guys are gonna see it. What do we have? Have no fear, number 14. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light and free you from the delinquent feelings holding you back. Ooh, I dig it, Aries. And then we have number 9. Don't give up on love. What? Spirit is own it. Own it. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So beautiful. I dig it. So that's what I have for you, Aries. And now we're going to get this mixed up. Hey, Takia, how are you, love? I feel like I'm eating my hair, because I have like some little hairs that have static and they're trying to like go up my nose. I know, I'm a mess. But it's okay. You know these are brand new because they're not broken in yet. All right. So there's that. And let me move this over here so I can see what you guys are saying. I love you too, Davey. Thank you. Now, what are we going to do? I feel we should let's do Pisces because I haven't done Pisces in a long time. Pisces placements. I'm about to put my hair up in a clip. It's just that quick. It starts to bug me. All right. We have a lot of love stuff going on. Because on the bottom of this says a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I wonder if Pisces is going to have a love read too. I guess we'll see, huh? Very interesting. Ooh, I almost dropped it. That would have burnt my table. My deck just fallen over. Alright. My hair goes crazy. Oh well, it's just what we're doing today. I feel like I'm out of sorts. Like I just got myself unorganized trying to get organized. Tell me that makes sense. Oh my gosh. Hold on. All right, my homemade plate. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Wow. There's a lot. Emotions are running high. Expect a powerful change, which, Pisces is a water sign. They're very emotional. Is it time to give rather than to take? And also, confidence is the key to your success. A new start is coming. Ooh. So we have Virgo, Libra, new moon eclipse, and then the new moon. And also super moon. But we did say that might happen, especially with this Aries new moon coming up. And the 3-2-1 portal. So if you guys haven't yet seen that, after this is over, fast forward to the beginning. We have universe sideways, throat chakra in reverse, spiritual strength in reverse, and then authority in the upright. Partnerships and alliances. This is odd. We have these two. They came up together just like that. There's something you guys need to get out. Excuse me, speak your truth and stand in your own authority about and stand in your own confidence. Don't be not confident within yourself. I feel like there's a lot of changes that are happening, but I also feel like it's making you overwhelmed with emotions. I just heard anxiety. But the reason you might be overwhelmed with emotions and anxiety is because you're not feeling that you're strong enough or that you're spiritually strong enough to withstand whatever it is that's going on. I feel like you guys need to give to yourself more and really speak your truth. If you're feeling some type of way or you need to speak something out, then that's what you need to do. And also underneath the new start is coming, be bold and make the first move. You guys have the wisdom and the truth is going to come out, right? Just stand within it, especially within your manifestation powers. Because underneath both of those, we have the third eye chakra. This is interesting. You guys might be feeling over emotional at this time, like with anxiety and stuff, because of this new moon portal that's happening. Some of you guys need to be really strong about. All right. So we have the sun sideways, right? But it's more like that. And then we have taking action here, like being fearless, going forward, moving like into what it is and not being scared to go on a new adventure here, like with the Knight of Wands, being steadfast is what I just heard. And then you have the Four of Swords here sideways, which is like, some of you guys are really stressed out. You really need to rest. Then you have the Chariot that's sideways here and it's on the sun. So it's like, you might feel like you're out of control and you're losing control, right? You might be feeling kind of sad or depressed, but I feel like you're moving into being really happy here. And I feel like whatever it is that you're working on that has made you feel sad at this time, I feel like you're starting to see, like, once you take action and really speak out what it is that needs to be said and stand strong in your spiritual strength here and be really fearless. It's kind of like that stress and that anxiety and being all restless and feeling like, ugh, you know what I mean? That's going to subside. You guys just need to rest. That way you can regain your thoughts, right? And really contemplate on the direction and what it is that's good for you and what it is that you want. Don't doubt yourself here with this sideways strength. I feel like you guys are coming out of doubting yourself, or some of you might be scared to speak your truth due to possibly some pride or not wanting people to think bad of you, or maybe you feel like it's a weakness here, Pisces, but it's not a weakness, right? Be courageous to stand up in that inner strength and the convictions. convictions. Your convictions that you know is right and that you know is true and what's going to make your life happy. Because I see that it's all moving out of like the negative into the positive, right? Things are kind of shaken up right now because there is a new start coming. So it's like that change is happening and it's really, really powerful. But you guys need to give to yourselves, right? Give that relaxation to yourselves. Don't always be so worried about other people and their feelings. If something needs to come out, you need to say it. You don't always, if you're saying something, you're not being malice. You're not being like meaning to be rude. You're not coming from a heart of like negativity or just being rude or trying to hurt somebody. Then you're just coming out of a saying something kind of like out of love, even if it's something that somebody may not like to hear, but they need to hear it, but it's your truth, then say it. You can't keep everything bottled up. As long as you're not having like these ill intentions as you're saying it, then don't worry about it. How somebody else feels about it, if they feel some type of way, that's their problem. Maybe it triggers something in them because they have some self-reflection they might need to do. I mean, it could go the other way around. It is what it is. I feel like you guys need to really lean into that intuition, right? Because I feel like there's something within you guys that are blocked, and that all has to do with being strong, right? Being confident and standing strong in your authority and who you are, right? Stand in your power, Pisces. There's going to be a success here, especially with the Six of Wands. We have the Magician in the reverse. And then we have the Justice upright, which is truth, right? The truth is going to come out. Things are going to become balanced. There's going to be a fairness that's going to happen here, right? Somebody might be, kind of deceptive here. Something might be tricky to overcome, but you just have to get in your emotional intelligence and, be strategic with what it is that you want. Because there is going to be victory and there's going to be success here. You're walking into this victory and success, right? And that's right under the Chariot, which is moving forward into success. You're going to be screaming, victory! Right? It's going to be coming in, Pisces. Right? Because I feel like some of you guys might be feeling kind of sad right now. There might be kind of negativity surrounding your thoughts. But the universe is guiding you. You got to stand within your knowing and stand within your truth and speak it out and don't be afraid to, because like spiritual strength in the universe is kind of all in one. It's holding you up, right? But if you guys aren't standing in that unbalanced faith, right, and knowing that it's going to come in and knowing that you're okay, then how can you expect those things to start running smoothly? Because whenever you don't have that faith and stand within your strength and your power, that's when the depression can kick in and anxiety and all that negativity. It's like you leave yourself vulnerable to it, which you need to block it out. I was like, put the X on it, block it out. You know what I mean? Make it tap out. Because I feel like there's going to be some kind of partnership and alliance that's going to make you feel whole. And this could even be dealing with like a work relationship. Could even be dealing with family. Like maybe you have some negative family around you. But you need to stand within your truth here. That is 2 cards dealing with the truth. Because you guys have the wisdom to manifest your dreams and what it is that you want. But you can't manifest your dreams unless you're doing it and feeling it and knowing that it can come true. Because if you have no faith in the universe and no faith in spirit, then how do you expect your dreams to sit here and come true that you're manifesting? You're not, because you're sending out mixed signals into the universe. So how does it know what to return to you? It doesn't. Right? So, I feel like you guys need to follow your heart because you know what is true. Have that feeling whenever you manifest. Like feel it as if it's already happened, right? Whenever you're doing your manifestations or whenever you're doing your scripting, feel it and state it as if it's already happened, because that's how you're going to bring it in, right? Yeah, I dig it. Because I feel like you guys, there's something that's going to happen, whether it's in work or whatever. Maybe you're starting a new business, but it's going to expand. It's going to grow. But I also feel like you guys are expanding within yourselves and how much that you can reach. I feel like somebody's going to reach a lot of people and help a lot of people. But you have to get out of your head here and go within the direction that you're being pulled to go, that you know is the truth for you. And also rest and quit overthinking everything and taking on other people's emotions. You may learn how to decipher the two. That way you're standing within yourself and your emotions and your thoughts and really speaking out what it is that is your truth. Don't hide how you feel. Don't hide who you are to what? Appease other people? Why? Screw them. You don't need to, because why? You're you. And that's all that you need to be. As long as you're happy with yourself, then that's what matters. As long as you're not going out trying to be like malicious and hurt other people, right? And then some people need to take a good hard look in the mirror. So maybe once you tell your truth and speak your truth, right? And not keeping everything bottled up because you're scared of what people might think or scared of hurting somebody's feelings, maybe that might do them some good as well. You know what I mean? Might shake things up a little bit, and maybe there's some people that need to get cut out of your life because you have a new start coming. But you need to be bold and take action on this, that what you want and what you're manifesting, and make those moves, right? Show the world the real you, because you're going to be gaining momentum, especially with this Aries new moon portal. You're going to be gaining momentum, and it's going to go in a like very positive area. Very like you're going to be taking that chariot and like riding out. You're like, let's go. Right? And you're going to be safe. So you know what? Don't let people in your past hold you back. Don't let people's negative words hold you back and cause you stress and cause you anxiety here. Because the truth is going to come out, right? I feel like there's a clarity that's going to come into you guys. You just need to follow your heart and your intuition and what you need to know. Some of you guys might become even a public speaker or in the public eye. It might be taken off. Who knows? But stand strong within yourself, because there's a lot of stuff about self-strength, standing in your own power, speaking your truth, being strong in who you are, and going after and taking action upon the things that you want. It's going to be easy breezy. All right, let's get you guys a oracle card. Pisces. We have our Pisces. I just dropped a whole chunk over your card. I'm going to leave those two. I think trash man's kind of like late. All right, so we have number 3. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I'm actually working on this situation, and I'm here and helping you. I love these cards. And then number 1, all is perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here helping you every step of the way. Come on, Pisces. You guys stand firm. Go with this. Because look, doesn't this look like little golden coins going into the line? Go get your money, honey. Believe in yourself. Because you guys got this. I dig it. That's a good read. Now, who shall we do next? I don't think we have done Taurus in a while, so let's do Taurus. And then we shall do Gemini. Should we do Gemini after Taurus, guys? Or should we do another placement? Hey, Divinely Favored Me. How are you? 2012. Hey, babe. I didn't know if I told you hi or not, but I said it in my head. I just don't know if I voiced it out loud. Because I know I was in a reading. You took a shower for your lunch break? Do you wear me to gym? I used to go to the gym on my lunch break. Just because it was a nice release. All right. I need to get a new psychic tarot deck because this one's just about bit the dust. The cards are getting so kind of raggedy. I use them so much. Gems after Taurus. All right, I got you. Yeah. I was figuring, might as well do the signs that we have not yet done in a long time. Because I know we've recently done like Libra and Leo and Sag and Cancer and Scorpio and Virgo. But I know we haven't done Cappy either. So probably we'll do Cappy after Gemini. And then I guess I'll have to go in and like, mark them and stuff now that I figured out how. That way everybody knows where their sign is at. But I'll probably do it later. I'm not gonna like jump off and automatically do it just because I don't know, I just probably won't, just being honest. All right, let's get this energy cleared out and then move on to Taurus. Okay. Get my life in order. All right, that's what we have for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Surrender to the divine. And on the bottom, it's time to release negativity. This is full moon in Scorpio. And then this is full moon. A lot of full moon action. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Taurus. Hey, TT, how are you? There's a lot of cards that came out. You have transformation. And then we have recognition, reward, and material and spiritual prosperity. And then triumph. I feel like you guys might be feeling defeated right now because you're not getting the reward that you feel you deserve. But I feel like you guys are working really hard on something that's of material. Like in the work field, you guys are working hard at something that you just don't feel like you're really being triumphant. And there's a big transformation that's going on. Surrender to the divine. You need to release those negative thoughts here because there is a powerful change coming in. So you don't want to taint what is for you with negative thoughts. And I do feel like there is like a career change is going to happen. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have the fulfillment of wishes. So get that negativity out of your life, Taurus. Come on now. Oh, thank you, TT. I'm doing great. We have justice in the reverse. We have the Hierophant. And then we have the Magician as well as the Star. So the Star and the Magician. The Star is going under triumph. And the Magician is under the Hierophant on transformation. This is all it's all guided. This is all something you guys know. Leaning into your spiritual strength here. You might be going to church more. There's just some kind of transition that you guys that's happening. I feel like some of you guys want to start your own legacy here. I feel like you guys you think that things are just kind of like unfair, right? You may have some dishonest people within you. Like things just aren't balanced. Like you don't feel like you're getting your just rewards. You don't feel like you're getting the recognition that you deserve, right? Because this material change has not come in yet. I feel like you guys might be feeling defeated, but yet there's still a hope, right? I feel like you guys are going to be feeling rejuvenated here. Just keep faith in your dreams and those things that you're wishing upon a star about, you know? I feel like things are really fruitful because you have the water, right? And the water's growing like all this lush greenery, right? So don't think that things aren't coming in because things are blossoming and blooming. Things are really fertile here. You just need to release that negativity. You need to release those negative thoughts. That way you have room for it to come in. Because if you don't think it's going to come in, it's not going to because you're chaining your blessings. We have the Eight of Cups. There's something that you guys are walking away from. There's something that you guys need to leave behind. Something you need to leave behind, I feel like, is like the illusion that it's not going to work, right? Go towards your ambitions. Do your due diligence. Study up on what it is that you want, right? You can't just expect things to fall in your lap. You got to take that, the steps towards the goals. And I feel like you guys are doing that. It's just not coming in quick enough. And then we have Knight of Wands, confirmation, taking action on what it is that you want. There's something that you guys are learning about. There's something that you're mastering here, Taurus, right? But there's something, it needs direction. You need to set out a plan, right? Like, I don't know, don't go out for things and do it with complete disregard for other people. Don't go out after something and think that, nothing is ever going to come in, right? This is so unfair, but yet there's no direction that you guys are having. But I see you guys taking action on something, right? Because there's a transformation going on. There's like new traditions being set in place. I feel like you guys are wanting this legacy to be set up for yourself, but it's just not moving quick enough, right? But, mastering what it is, this creation that you guys are creating, it takes time. But you also need to be fearless within it, right? You can't go after something, be like, this is what I'm going to do, and not have any direction. So maybe some of you guys need to write down the steps and the plans that to help you get to where you want to be. That way you can check it off and notice that you are taking the steps, right? That you are moving ahead because you have this list and you can mark it off one by one, taking the steps to get to where it is that you need. Some of you guys are kind of in recovery mode right now, I feel. But I also feel like you guys are kind of really doing your due diligence. But at the same time, you might be doing your due diligence and taking action and you're learning this new stuff. But at the same time, you just feel like it doesn't have direction. But I see like some of you guys might feel that way because you're in recovery mode. Like you might have taken a big hit, right? And so that's why you feel like you're not being successful and triumphant in what this is. But keep that hope and that faith, right? That's what's going to rejuvenate you because this is lush, and go towards those ideas that you have in your head. But also make sure like you have an adequate business plan. Don't go after something but be like, this is what I'm going to do, and have no clue and how to get to where it is that you need to be. You have to have some kind of idea, right? Some kind of clue of how to get there. And if not, that's when you learn more about it. You ask other people that might be in that same field, right? That way you can learn more. Google, freaking YouTube. I don't know. There's so many other ways to gain knowledge to work on what this is that you're wanting. Because I do feel like you guys are in recovery. I feel like you're walking away from this, like, you know, needy type energy, right? I feel like there's a big improvement that's coming in, right? But you guys need to be secure within yourself and not have insecure thoughts, because that's where it falls back on that negativity. And that's what we don't need. That's what you don't want. Because once you realize this and are standing secure in yourself and not feeling like insecure and like it's not coming in, because everybody takes hard hits, right? But you're going to recover out of that. And I feel like this is what's coming in. Like you guys are going to start to see those improvements, because underneath this we have the sun. Right? You guys are going to be joyful. You're going to be happy, right? And you see like the wheat symbolizes in a lot of different cultures like wealth, right? So there's going to be money coming into you guys. Just be like, take a stand, right? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what it is. Heal those things that you need to heal. Those things that might be stressing you out at night, because there's a new opportunity that's coming in with the Ace of Coins, right? There's a whole new adventure you're going to go on, but you need to believe in yourself, right? Release those negative thoughts here and expect that powerful change that's coming in, because it's coming in, right? And don't be afraid to ask for help or ask for guidance with that. Don't let pride get in your way, because prosperity lies ahead. Like you guys are going to gain these things that you want, right? And those answers that you need, those answers are coming. So heal those things from the past that need to be healed, so that way you don't have that negative self-talk within yourself, and really surrender to the divine here, Taurus, because what you want, that we have two of these cards, wish fulfillment. That things that you want is coming in, but you're just gaining the wisdom and the knowledge and standing within it to get there, right? Because you guys are moving on to beautiful green pastures, and it's going to be lovely. You'll see. I dig it. You just have to be patient and plan things out, plan the steps that it takes to get there, and take action on that. And just kind of mark it off along the way, so that way you think that you don't feel so defeated, because you see the steps that you're taking and knocking those things off that need to be accomplished to get to where it is that you need to be. You know? Yeah. I dig it. Let me grab one of these for you guys, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. We'll be here helping you every step of the way. Then we have be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. I dig it, Taurus. Heck yeah. So that's what I have for you. So now we're going to move on to Gemini. I can get these cards picked up, we'll be ready to rock and roll. Gemini placements. Yeah. Thank you, Davey. I appreciate you. Almost done. Last deck. My hair's giving me a headache. All right. Now, like, I need contact solution. My eyes are getting dry. I'm gonna have to put this in 2 parts today. What time is it? 3:01? I had a little bit of time before my spawn comes home because they get so loud. all this energy cleared out. It's a lot. It just went all in my eyes. It's like, all right. All right, hold on. All right, Gemini, let's go. Are you ready? You ready? It's vitamin E oil, if you guys are wondering what I'm putting on my lips. Let's go, Gemini. Gemini placements. What is it that we need to know? Let me number this so that way it's easier for me to go back and put the little tags. What do we have for Gemini? Wow, that's a lot. Like half the deck. It's a time for healing. Your energy is gaining momentum. Meditate and contemplate. Time to breathe out. Conclusions are within reach. Nothing will come of this situation. Some people are being over anxious for no reason. Nothing is yet set in stone, and have faith in your dreams. We're going to do this a little different. I'm going to lay these out like this, and then we're going to clarify since so many came out. Here, I'm going to show you guys like this. While I get these in order. Okay. On the bottom is you are good enough, and what do you need to release? You're very close to achieving your goal. All right, so we're going to do 2 for each. A time for healing, Gemini. We have 3 of Wands. There's something that's going to expand here. There's something that you guys are leaving behind, but you're looking ahead towards the future. I feel like you guys are kind of being really strategic and releasing those things that need to be released, those things that are making you restless. I feel like you guys are curious about what it is to come, and that's why you guys are also healing. I feel like you guys are healing kind of like in your that mental energy, because you might just kind of been feeling exhausted at this time because there might have just been a lot going on, which I mean I can understand completely. So I feel like you guys are just really looking ahead to expand and really work on those things that you need to work on, those things that are like your goals for the future. I feel like you guys are enjoying the little things in life. We have the 2 of Wands, balance, where the energy is gaining momentum. And then we also have the Temperance, which again is finding that balance, that happy middle road. So it's kind of like balancing out your priorities, because as the energy gains momentum, those goals and those things that you might be manifesting and writing down, because after that we have meditate and contemplate. I feel like you guys are learning how to adapt to those things that are being thrown at you and hitting you out of left field. But I also feel like you guys are kind of like finding the meaning of why you're going through the things that you're going through. And also like really learning that how to take things and it not be like overwhelming, and finding that nice, like not going to one extreme or the other, but that nice middle path here. So the temperance is balanced. It's like, pouring into your cups. I feel like you guys are balancing out your priorities. That way you can achieve those things that you want to achieve, but that energy is now gaining momentum. You're starting to see the things come in. So let's see, meditate and contemplate. I'm going to have 2 for meditate and contemplate. I feel like you guys might feel like things are kind of slowing down at the moment, but that slowing down might be a good thing, right? It's like you're waiting, but yet at the same time, you don't need to panic. That's where that balance comes in. When you're meditating, you're taking, like, you're kind of like contemplating where it is that you need to go. You guys are also figuring out how to balance the energies and where it is so that you don't feel overwhelmed, I just heard this a lot coming at me. You just don't get it. Oh, I get it. Well, I think we're all kind of dealing with things, but those things that are coming at you are also clearing out and paving the way for you to get to where it is that you're going. You know what I mean? Like it takes time to build a road, and I feel like that's what's happening. I think that you guys are really taking the responsibility and working hard. I feel like you guys are working towards like kind of like a long-term money, long-term goals, long-term happiness here, but you're really taking responsibility over it and doing the work and working hard at it. It's the Knight of Coins. And I feel like you guys are meditating and going within to heal those things that really need to be healed, but also figuring out what steps are next so that you can do your due diligence and know, okay, like you're really kind of being efficient in the way that you do things and you're working hard. It's kind of like leaving no stone unturned is what I just heard. Been feeling frustrated lately, but also remember that those energies are high, especially with the 3-2-1 portal and that new moon in Aries. It's going to be, things are running high, and then it's a time to breathe out. Somebody might feel smothered by some things that are going on around them, and also this change and everything that's going on. Like some of you guys might be playing it safe, and also some of you guys just need to, I feel like you're accepting these things and planning on, like you're moving on and you're finding peace within peace within the situation, right? So if you're taking that time and like regaining your composure and moving on here. I feel like some of you guys might feel like some things are broken. Spam call. But the thing is, those things aren't broken. I feel like you guys are moving on to find peace within the chaos and the storm, especially like if you have families. I feel like there's some things going on with people's families that maybe you feel like, things are just kind of like crumbling down around you, but yet they're not, right? Sometimes some of you guys might fear this change that's coming in, but yet don't fear it. Also, don't smother your children. Give them room to grow. Don't smother people around you. You have to give them room to grow and make their own mistakes here. And at the same time, you have to be accepting. It's our job to guide them and help them learn, not smother them. So when they get out in the real world, they don't know which way is up and which way is down. They go like chaotic, right? They need to learn and have their own discernment and, to blossom and bloom. But I feel like you guys are now, it's kind of like you're accepting what is and finding that peace and moving on from it and not being so scared of what is to come. It's kind of like you're seeing why things are happening the way they're happening. You're like, okay, this is for a reason. It's clearing things out. We're moving forward. It might be chaotic, but it's forward progress because this needs to get done, And then conclusions are within reach. I feel like that's what's moving into these conclusions here. It's finding that peace within the chaos, right? Finding that middle path and regaining things and making them balanced. Awesome. And that fell right on the conclusions are within reach. We have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Coins. I dig it. I feel like you guys are no longer like you're not being impulsive. You're taking actions for what it is that you believe, right? You guys are working on, I feel like more money is coming in. You're working on those material changes and whatever aspects it might be. I feel like you're no longer letting somebody dictate or control or scare you into not doing the things that you know that are right. That's going to better you and your family and your situation in general. And I feel like, you know, the Nine of Coins, it's kind of like, you know, she's talking to the bird, which could be like spirit, your guides, right? They're guiding you. And look how lush this is. It's all blossoming. It's all blooming, right? And it's also accumulating money. It's like fruitful land, right? Everything is green. This is like harmonious. It's happy. The rain kind of like it clears and refilters the earth. It waters you. It helps you to grow, right? And it's not necessarily raining here, but like the clouds. But see, the sun shining through the clouds. It's very harmonious, right? It's kind of like reaping the fruits of your labor. Like you're working really hard at something, but then you see it coming in, like you're being rewarded for a job well done. You know, and I feel like your financial situation is going to get better and you're going to start accumulating more money and you're going to see how this is balancing out, right? Because sometimes you don't understand why things that are happening, but yet you're accepting of that and you know what you're working on. You know what you're like you're manifesting, right? You're meditating, you're clearing out your energy, you're being with peace, you're keeping yourself balanced and your chakras aligned. In return, it's like, you know, you're good enough and you deserve this, right? You deserve what it is that you're working for. And you're releasing those things that no longer serve you, right? You're releasing maybe the negative thoughts or held on, like if you're holding on to anger or bitterness or anything up like that, then you're releasing that. Releasing maybe self-doubt or doing things impulsively because you might get scared and be like, oh my God, I got to do it right now. But now you're taking time to breathe and then be like, okay, now let's think about this logically from my head instead of like through my emotions that are kind of going crazy right now. All right. So logically speaking, you know what I mean? It's like you guys are deciphering it and you're going to see it's coming through. And I feel like your goals, you're starting to see the steps and those things that you're working on and those things that are going on, you're seeing them come through. You know? And I feel like the things that you're stressing about that you don't think that are going to come in, nothing's going to come with that situation. If you thought maybe something is bad is going to happen, nothing bad is going to happen. I feel like you guys are going to be rewarded for all the hard work that you're putting in towards this situation. Yep, Knight of Cups. Having that balance between your head and your heart. You're emotionally controlled. You're not letting your emotions run away with you anymore. You're not being moody. You're not being cold. You're realizing why things are happening the way they're happening. And you're like, okay, well, nothing's yet set in stone. I mean, you guys have faith in your dreams and you know this is going to come through. Because sometimes, like, you know, you go off the deep end and you make something harder than what it is, or you think that something's bad is going to come out of the situation because it's just not happening yet, right? I feel like some of you guys you're kind of bored, the Ace of Wands in reverse, right? And I also feel like some of you guys just maybe plumb burnt out. Like you just have a lack of energy here. But at the same time, keep working hard. Like I feel like you guys have high standards and it could be just like mentally wearing you out. But keep those standards high and go towards what it is that you have a passion in, right? It's the 8 of Points. It's working hard. You're being really meticulous. You have things exactly, and you know exactly what you want, but you're kind of like, it's like whenever you carve a stone, like you know what you want, it takes time. You're chipping away and making the design exactly how you want to make it, right? Because you know that it's coming in. That's on having faith in your dreams. It's doing that hard work, and it's going to pay off. You know, keeping your standards high and not wavering because of others. People are like, oh, you have too high of standards. Well, who cares? Because it's not their life. It's your life. And you guys are going after what it is that you want. Boom. We have the Ace of Coins, the Fool, and the Sun. So you guys are going for like the wonder of it all, right? You're not being foolish in the things that you're doing, but you're like taking a gamble and you're juggling. You're having faith because these remind me of like little orbs, right? And you got like the little dog down there pawing at you like, hello, it's coming in, pay attention, right? But also it's like this new opportunity that's coming in because look how it fell. And then boom, it's the Sun. It's like, hey, see this opportunity is coming in, right? And the dog's like, hey, look over here. Here it is. Here it is. And Spirit's handing it to you like, here's your wish. Kind of like the genie, right? Poof. What do you need? And that's bringing in this happiness. I feel like it's bringing in abundance, bringing in a new opportunity. It's going to bring in whatever it is that you guys are working on, even if it's like child support or something like that, or it's like developing a new portion in your career or an upgrade or a new business. It's like you're working hard on it. You're not taking, like, not being foolish in a situation, but you're enjoying the innocence of the newness of within it. And this is going to be very fruitful and bring in abundance and prosperity and happiness and joy within your life, right? It's going to be all over you because, like, Spirit's handing it because it's coming in, because it's like a job well done. Here you go, take this opportunity. So don't ignore the opportunity looking the other way, right? Because this is what you want. Your dreams are coming in, so keep working hard. Boom, I dig it, Gemini. I dig it. I dig it. And so all we need to do is, like, make sure that you release anything that you need to release, especially at this time with this Aries new moon. It's like the chaos is happening around you. Number one, keep your head over heart. Don't let your emotions run crazy, because things are going to be heightened at this time. But at the same time, keep faith in your dreams and really set those manifestations for what you want. Do your scripting, do your manifestation work, because it's going to come in. You just have to keep your eyes open to see it. And the chaos is just releasing things and uncovering those things that need to kind of get out, be moved out, so that way that new can come in. You know? Yeah, I dig it, Gemini. All right, let's see what we have for Gemini. On the bottom, change is coming. Reminds me of that song. Do you guys remember the old school song? Change gonna come. Yeah, change gonna come. Yeah, I dig it. It's a Motown song. Kind of soul, kind of bluesy, but it's really old. And ooh, the voices, man, those men can sing, give you goosebumps all over from head to toe. I'm just saying. And then we have 21. Open up your arms, or open up to your spirit, and then pray from the heart. So let's read the bottom of the deck real quick. So I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is time for joyous opportunities. Oh, I love it. Change is coming. Yeah, 7 might be significant to you guys. And like under that is 14, which is 7 to 7 is 14. So that's like 777. It's good luck. I dig it. And then we have 23. 23 might be a significant, or 5. Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Yes, it can. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Spirit is all over it today. All over it. And we have open up your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide you and your soul's growth. Boom. I love it, Gemini. This was good. Yeah. Makes my heart smile. I love it. So that was a good read. So I think on this note, my beautiful gems and everybody else collective that is still watching, I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to fix that. I'll fix the title, and then we'll come back. And then we will also we still have Libra, we have Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, and Capricorn to read for. So we're going to come back in another segment and do a part 2 of those placements and what is it that we need to know for the new moon in Aries. So I appreciate all you guys being here. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you haven't not yet, smash that like button, because why not? It helps the channel grow, helps grow our community. I truly appreciate it. And if you're listening, why not like? It's free. Why not? Can't hurt anything. And then if you find yourself coming back, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Make a saving. Though you guys know when I'll be on again next. So until next time, everybody, I'll see you guys soon. And you guys stay fabulous, stay epic, stay awesome. I'll see you again. Namaste. If I can get my mouse working. Bye, guys.